Imagine a child born in the narrow streets of Paris, into a modest family far from the noise of royal palaces. His eyes see beauty hidden within ordinary things. An apple, a jug, a child's soap bubble. For him, these are wonders beyond words. This child grows up to become one of the quietest, yet most deeply influential painters of the 18th century. His name is Jean-Baptiste-Siméon Chardin. In this video, we'll journey through Chardin's life, discovering the miracles he found in simple moments, the magic of light, and the spiritual depth that made his art timeless. If you're ready, let's step together into this world of silence and subtle beauty. Fact 1. The quiet genius. Born in Paris, Jean-Baptiste-Siméon Chardin was born in the autumn of 1699 on a quiet street in Paris into a family of craftsmen. His father was a skilled carpenter who created elegant furniture from wood. Young Jean grew up surrounded by colors, the scent of wood, and the gentle play of light. His love for painting appeared early. Sometimes he would draw shadows and lights on pieces of wood in his father's workshop. But Chardin was not born into wealth or fame. Far from the glittering world of Parisian aristocracy, he grew up among ordinary people. This environment shaped his art forever. He never painted royal banquets or heroic scenes. Instead, he chose to reveal the beauty of everyday life, the transparency of a glass of water, the calm glow of a fruit, or the innocence in a child's eyes. In the noisy heart of Paris, Chardin was born as the painter of silence, an artist who could express the human soul not through grandeur, but through stillness and grace. Fact 2. A late entrance to the Academy. Chardin's path to art was far from easy. Without wealthy patrons or noble connections, he worked for years in small, dim studios, away from Paris's glamorous art circles. In the 18th century, the Royal Academy was the dream of every artist, a door to recognition and immortality. But Chardin's humble scenes of daily life were unlike the heroic and mythological works that the Academy adored. Then, in 1728, everything changed. He presented The Ray and the Buffet, two paintings that mesmerized the Academy with their quiet power and technical mastery. That same year, he was finally accepted. Chardin had proven that greatness can live in simplicity. Act 3. Finding art in simplicity. For Chardin, the beauty of life was not found in royal palaces or mythological battles. He believed that true art hid within the quiet moments of everyday life. In the poor neighborhoods of Paris, he observed simple women doing household chores, children playing, and felt the gentle magic of those silent scenes. At that time, most painters filled their canvases with gods, wars, and myths. That was considered high art. But Chardin defied that idea. He painted a woman setting a table with care, a child's wonder as he blew a soap bubble, or the simple harmony created by a piece of bread resting on a table. His paintings invited viewers into silence, as if whispering, "Stop and look. This too is life." With this approach, Chardin proved that art breathes in simplicity and beauty hides within the ordinary moments of our days. Fact 4. The soap bubble. One of Chardin's most famous works is The Soap Bubble. At first glance, it seems simple. A young boy stands quietly by a window, watching a delicate bubble form at the tip of a thin pipe. Yet behind this simplicity lies a deep philosophy. The bubble will soon burst, just like life itself. Through this fragile moment, Chardin captures the transience of human existence, the innocence of childhood, and the silent passage of time. In his brushstrokes, the bubble's shimmer feels like the soul's brief breath, luminous, fleeting, yet unforgettable. At that time, few artists would take such a modest scene seriously, but for Chardin, this was life, fragile, short, and breathtakingly beautiful. With this painting, he proved that true art does not only immortalize grand events, but also the delicate pulse of existence itself. Fact 5. The magic of light. For Chardin, light was never just a technical detail. It was the breath of life, the silent music of existence. When you look at his paintings, it feels as if a soft morning light gently falls over everything. The sparkle on the rim of a cup, the delicate shadow on a fruit surface, the reflection of the world on a cold metal knife. He didn't paint light with a brush. he painted it with feeling. Chardin was a realist, but his realism was never mechanical. He gave soul to still objects. Behind every shade of color, there was emotion, silence, and a quiet heartbeat. Amid the dazzling scenes of 18th century court art, Chardin's work stood out like a silent prayer. He showed that sometimes the truest brilliance lies in stillness, and the greatest magic hides within a single ray of gentle light. Fact 6. Objects were his heroes. In Chardin's paintings there were few people, yet an abundance of peace. In his art, an apple, a jug, or a piece of bread seemed to come alive. Through these simple objects, he revealed traces of the divine hidden in everyday life. His still lifes were not mere depictions of things, they were silent prayers, bread, wine, and water. For Chardin, these were not just table elements, but symbols of life, grace, and spiritual purity rooted in Christian meaning. It's as if each painting whispered, "The miracle isn't far away. It's here, on your table, in your cup, in your daily life." In this sense, Chardin's art was a form of quiet worship, not painted with grandeur, but created with a humble, reverent soul. Fact 7. When his eyes grew dim as he grew older, Chardin began to lose his sight. The world that once glowed with color and light slowly blurred before him. But even as his eyes weakened, his inner vision deepened. He turned to pastels, soft colors, gentle lines, and tender portraits. It was as if God had dimmed his physical sight only to open the eyes of his soul. Each stroke whispered humility, acceptance, and inner peace. Chardin showed that when the eyes close, the heart begins to see. Fact 8. The painter at the royal court. The simplicity of Chardin's art eventually led him to the glittering halls of Paris. During the reign of Louis XV, he served at the royal court as inspector of paintings and helped organize annual art exhibitions. Yet even within this world of luxury, he kept his distance from grandeur. His brush remained devoted to the quiet poetry of everyday life. The palace shimmered with silk, gold, and marble. But for Chardin, true brilliance lay in a simple jug, an apple, or the gaze of a child. It was as if he gently reminded the court, the greatest value is often invisible to the eye. The paintings he created during this time felt like secret prayers. Each detail, each play of light painted as an offering to divine beauty. Life at court never made Chardin rich, but it made his soul and his art eternal. Fact 9. Inspiration for future artists. The depth Chardin found in simplicity became a powerful source of inspiration for generations of painters. His canvases contained no grand palaces, no dramatic battles, yet every detail was as moving as life itself. The Impressionists, especially Cézanne and Manet, learned from Chardin that there is great strength in silence and simplicity. An apple, a child's gaze, or the shadow cast by light. These are the poetry of life. Chardin's art revealed that inspiration does not only come from great events, but also from small, quiet moments. His work taught young artists to look closely, listen to silence, and respect simplicity, because true art reflects the soul, not outward magnificence. Fact 10. Farewell in silence. In 1779, Jean-Baptiste-Siméon Chardin passed away in Paris. His life was quiet, humble, and filled with deep reflection. He never sought loud fame, yet with every brushstroke, he left an eternal mark, a whisper that still resonates through time. In his paintings, time itself seems to pause. Every detail, every play of light, every simple object feels like the gentle echo of Chardin's soul. He taught us that great art does not shout. It speaks softly, straight to the human heart. Chardin's life and art were inseparable. Silence, simplicity, and mindfulness shaped his world. And today, when we gaze upon his works, we can still hear his quiet, everlasting music, the song of a soul that found beauty and peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the quiet and magical world of Jean-Baptiste-Siméon Chardin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our future explorations into the lives of extraordinary artists. Stay curious, keep discovering, and we'll see you in the next story of inspiration and beauty. Don't forget to keep watching our videos and join us on this journey of discovery. Every video brings new stories, knowledge, and inspiration to help you grow. Stay curious, keep learning, and let your imagination explore with us.